All right. There's a lot of review from it, but then there's also a lot of information. So I'm going to try to get through this stuff and hopefully quickly, so this video doesn't take forever. We're asked to graph this. There's a lot of different ways we can graph it. We're asked to review it or graph it by making a table. Okay, so with the table, you just pick random values and plug it in for x. I don't remember what I did on the video, so I'm going to pick an easy one. I know that will work, which is 0 for x. So 2/3, then this means we have to do 2/3 times 0 plus 3 is going to be 0 plus 3, so y is 3, so that ordered pair is 0, 3. And then another value that would probably work is 3, 6, 9, -3, -6, -9. Any numbers that would be multiples of 3, because that would get rid of our fraction. Could you pick other numbers? Yes, but then you're stuck dealing with like 2/3, like 1 2/3 or something like that, which is not fun. So I'll do 3. 2/3 times 3 is 2. And 2 plus 3 is 5. So 3/5 is what we can graph there. Now, some of you might say, why are you only picking 2 points? You can pick as many as you want, but it only takes 2 points to form a line. So that's why I'm picking 2. So let's graph 0, 3. There's an ordered pair. And then we can graph 3, 5. There's my other ordered pair. There is my line. So from this, it's graphed. We're good. Example 2. So it's graphed using x and y intercepts. Now the question with this was more involved, like it talks about the number of children, the number of adults, and we're going to talk about what those mean. But first let's find intercepts. If you remember from our video, when we're finding the x-intercept, y equals 0, and if we find the y-intercept, x equals 0. So let's just plug that in. Y equals 0 for my x-intercept. We have 3x equals 120. Divide by 3, we get x is 40. So my ordered pair is 40, 0. Here, when my y-intercept x is 0, so I go up here, 2y equals 120, divide by 2, y equals 60. So my ordered pair is 0, 60. And then we need to graph it. I'm going to go by tens for each. So my scale is by tens here, so I'm going to go 0 or 40, 0, 1, 2, 3, 40, 0, and then 0, 60, and graph my line here. Now one thing they talked about, or to extend this a little bit, it says intercepts. In this problem, what are these intercepts representing? Well, here, this is representing that I think x is adults, it said, and y is children. So this is basically saying 60 kids can fit on this bus, train, whatever it is. 60 kids could comfortably fit here. 40 adults could fit with no kids. So every point on this line is telling us how many adults or kids could fit and fill this bus up. Example 3 says find the slope of -2, the ordered pair -2, -2, and 4, 2. So we have to use our slope formula, which is the change of y over the change of x. So I'm going to do 2 minus -2 over 4 minus -2. Here's x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so 2 minus -2 is 4, and then 4 minus -2 is 6. That is 2/3. So my slope m is 2/3. Example 4 asks us to write an equation in standard form of a line that has slope 2 and goes through point 4, -2. Now you could actually do this. You could write the line, or you could use slope-intercept form for this. But point slope form would be the best thing to use. And point slope form is y minus y1 equals